Live. This is Live Miami at 11.
All right, Sherry, thanks so much. Looks like you're having fun out there. Well, sip cocktails and snack on recipes straight from the kitchen of the star players in the exclusive Diamond Club during the South Beach Food and Wine Festival. Now, it's such a hot ticket that it's sold out, but have no fear. Today we have Geno Dew, General Manager and Sommelier over at Area 31, who's going to give you a crash course on how you can have a food and wine festival in your own home,
You can
right?
have your own food and wine festival at home without a doubt. And some of the ways to do this are by jumping into wines that you've never had before, a wine that's more interesting, maybe a varietal that you've never tasted before. So today we've brought a wine that's actually new to the Florida market. It's the 2010 Halter Ranch. They're calling it the Côte de Paso. So it's kind of a fun play on words. It's based on the wines of the Côte de Rhone, the southern Rhone Valley, but it's actually produced in Paso Robles. So this is a blend of Roussanne, Grenache Blanc, and Picpoul. And those are just not varietals that you see on a lot of wine lists. So it's something fun and different and exciting. But really, really good with the dish that we have, the pan-seared snapper with the coconut rice and cilantro pesto, but really, really super versatile. Think lemon lime zest and minerality, like hot stones on a hot day. Whenever it first does that rain, you smell the steam coming off the stones. That's minerality, and you're going to get this on the nose. So if you want to have that little wine party at home, go and pick some things that you've never had before, so that you're comfortable with it.
And how do you make that decision? Because I feel like I'm kind of married to certain names that I know, to a Cabernet, not veering off of that. What is this, the Halter Ranch, a good substitute for? Maybe if you just go towards the Chardonnay all the time. Is this a nice substitute for that?
It would be a decent substitute for a Chardonnay, but definitely it's a little bit more interesting than what you see with a lot of Chardonnays, in that it does have that minerality, which isn't something that you see in Chardonnays from, say, the West Coast or something like that, where this wine comes from. Generally, we tend to see a lot of oak and butter with those wines, and we're tired of oak and butter, so we want to try something new.
I love
this is a
interesting.
great, yeah, interesting wines are great. You get tired of doing the same thing on a daily basis.
I feel like I could listen to you talk all day, by the way, about the mineralities.
I could talk about it all day myself.
Let's move on to the rosé. Now, this is something very, very special, right? You want to pop open with that special someone, or just because it's a Tuesday and you want to celebrate?
It's such an incredible special wine, and LP Laurent Perrier is one of the best houses producing champagne there in Champagne, France, and they've made a gorgeous, labor-intensive rosé from the Pinot Noir grape. And so they allow the juice to steep with the skins for a little while, just so it picks up this beautiful hue. And so that's going to give it more versatility than just your standard sparkling white wine. It picks up a little bit of cherry skin, a little bit of strawberry, just this little bit of essence that adds to the wine and makes it more dynamic. And this is a little bit more of an event-oriented wine. I don't know that I would be able to pop open a bottle on the average Tuesday to enjoy, but certainly just a great wine, extremely versatile. Goes great with our shrimp salad.
Okay, there you go. And this is more of a full-bodied wine, right? Is this a Cabernet?
This is actually a fortified wine. This is a port. And so this is a whole different ballgame whenever you're talking about fortified wines. When you're looking at them, they're wines that are generally designed to enjoy at the beginning of the meal or at the end of the meal. They have very strong flavors. They tend to have a bit of sweetness because they stop the fermentation, leaving some of that sugar in there. But they do it by adding a neutral spirit to it, an alcohol to it. So they're not light on the alcohol. They're not meant to be enjoyed in a big glass. They're meant to be enjoyed in a small glass.
Small glass, as you see here.
Exactly.
Real quick, these are three different price points, right?
Three extremely different price points. More of your everyday approachability falls in the mid-20s. This one's going to get you into the 3 points. That's definitely about a $100 bottle. And this is just a great one to pull out at a dinner party. It's probably going to run you somewhere in the realm of 35.
Sounds good. And by the way, Vuva Around the Clock is back at Area 31.
Yes.
Very excited about that. Extended happy hour on Thursdays. A lot of fun. And on leap year, you're going to have, on leap day, you're going to have $29 bottles of wine all day.
29 different wines for $29. So just that one day, you're going to see some amazing wines coming in at an amazing price point. Leap year only happens once every 4 years. So.
Sounds good. Got to celebrate that, Geno. Thank you so much. For more information on the experience you've just seen, you can check out area31restaurant.com. Nath, over to you.
All right.